Who the hell is Hai Di Lao in 20 minutes? Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah, so when the waiter waitress come, right, they say, do you want me to bring everything? I said, yeah, bring everything.
bring everything.
All in one shot.
Yeah. Then you like need to do. I was like, no need. I don't need service. Just let me do myself. Hurry up.
Yeah, then we just throw all the meat inside the pot. Then you just start eating like mad and
Like
fast.
crazy. But actually, it's really like rush to wait to rush.
Yeah.
You rush, go next location. You wait there.
Okay. So welcome Alvin. Why wear a headphone like that?
I like it that way. Okay,
Oh,
fine.
same as me. No, it's okay. I can put
Yeah,
it
you also like that.
Yeah.
Hell.
I feel a bit hot. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. So
Why?
how I know
I put 21 degrees already.
it's raining today.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Cheers.
Okay, let's cheers first.
Cheers, man.
Okay, you can't really pick that up, but let's.
Okay.
Okay.
Tsingtao beer. Okay, does this remind you of NOC?
The packaging looks a bit different, so not really.
It's the same.
It's not.
It's
not.
Okay,
this is the pure draft. The one we drink is the dark green, Carlsberg looking color.
Yeah, do you know that one is? You know what? The Tsingtao that we drink, right? Sometimes it's a fake one. You know, like those ones that you go to those normal shops, right?
I bought it from like Trenjia, so I don't think it'll be fake.
That
right?
one I'm not sure, but if you buy those from those regular small shops on the side of the street, I feel like it's fake. Because sometimes they sell even cheaper than water.
Bro, I don't buy it from the streets.
How you know? I mean, you go to other people's house and go and drink at time. We buy from there one. Right?
Oh my gosh, you guys!
So you never know, whether you are drinking.
And that's why I hardly drink with you guys.
Because
Hardly.
all the time, what?
No.
The first day you come to Shanghai, you drink with us 1 whole tower of beer.
That was outside.
Yeah, but I don't even know where the beer come from.
Okay, so that's how we first officially met.
Yeah.
Back in Shanghai.
Okay, well, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi everybody. So I Alvin, know Morris for like I don't know how long, 2019? Before I went to Shanghai. So we were working in the same company.
What's the company?
That was like Favo Novo, Shanghai. And so I mean it went like from May, I think, because that was when I was asking you about the company.
Yeah.
Whether or not I should even go there, because obviously Fab wasn't my first choice. Oh, it wasn't even in my choice initially.
Then what was your first choice?
I think I chose like Shopee for sure.
Shopee?
There was a Shopee in the list.
Huh?
There was Shopee, okay?
But how come there's Shopee on the list? Oh, in Shanghai?
Yeah. And 6E.
Oh, okay, 6E, the digital marketing company.
Correct. So I wanted to do digital marketing. So I started to, when I shortlisted, it was really about marketing lah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Fabo Novo wasn't in the choice.
What did you?
Exactly. But
disappointed.
Subsequently, I guess what happened was, one of the in charge from that program, I think he's not there anymore, but yeah, he was like, oh, we have this company, and then he was throwing all the big names, and then he was like, and I remember very clearly, like I was in the KTV, I was at Teo Heng that day, and then I saw his number, I'm like, oh my god, what is he calling me for, right?
Yeah.
Then I went out and I was like, I picked up the phone, and then he was like, hey, so there's this company called like Fabo Novo. There's an innovation consultancy, and then like, what they do. And then he started throwing like Visa, blah, 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 the big names.
Well, it's true,
Yeah, then he was like, oh, but you need to speak Mandarin. Then the funny thing was, he started to 讲中文 to me.
Then?
He's like, oh, it's like because you need to speak Mandarin fluently. So the irony is, right, like, I need to speak Mandarin to be in the company. So during my interview with my manager, Wing, it was in full Mandarin. But then when I come in, I'm like, dude, there's this Maurice that the Zhongwen is like, what, Chinese B standard, that kind. I'm like what?
Hey, I was not bad, okay? I tell you how my interview went.
You improved, but it's just so unfair. Like, why do I need to speak Mandarin, right? Okay, so the rationale is because I'm supposed to build the partner ecosystem. So I go to a lot of events.
Yeah, that's true.
And I speak to a lot of these startups.
Yeah.
And they're all Mandarin speakers. So I had to.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that. I'm not reaching out to these people.
Exactly.
So that's why we have two different standards.
Yeah. But I mean, it was a good experience. I mean, my Mandarin was, I was surprised that my Mandarin interview with Wing went like pretty well.
But you spoke throughout the whole entire.
Yes. So after that, when I joined the company, then Wing was telling me like all the the interviews. Like I think a few of us interviewed for that role.
Oh, really, man?
Yeah, I don't know is it Wing who.
Oh, yeah, correct.
Christine interviewed for that role,
Yeah.
and then she was just sharing with me like how the interview went. I see who else. I remember like there was a couple that went for the same interview and they didn't get it cause I think they were really looking for someone who could speak Mandarin more fluently.
Correct. I don't know whether I can say this, but
is it like
something? No, because when I was there, right?
Yes. Compliment me, please. Come.
No, not compliment anybody.
Shit.
No,
okay.
No, but I was because Wing asked me like, hey, I got this like 3 or 4 people. Then she asked me like, what is all these like these different modules that they take? Because she don't understand. So she asked me to like see for them. Then I like, all these people are applying. Then after that,
oh my god, you almost hide is it?
No, I never hide
you
anyone.
know business one, man?
I never hide anyone.
Hey guys, I'm from NUS Business School. So he's from engineering. How will you know what modules you take?
I never hide anyone.
Oh, okay,
it's more of like she want to know like
I remember Sally asked me. Okay, so Sally is actually the deputy director of our department of our team, and then she asked me, "What does CS means? What does S means?
What CS means?
Pass fail lah.
Oh, CS. Okay.
CS and then S. What is S?
SU. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So what they ask you?
So basically, she asked me she asked me basically that some of them like what's S and U, what's all these modules that they're taking, how is it relevant to what we're doing here? Is it essentially she asked me to find like those people who are more kind of inclined. Well, not really she asked me that, but more like she kind of like kind of answer some of the questions and then I think one of the interviews with I don't know who but they were asking like so because one of the questions was so if you need to find a video right in China. You need to find
oh my gosh, she asked me too.
You need to find some information, some video.
I know who. Is that Tuto?
Yeah, Tuto one. Yeah. I was like, but honestly, I don't know who is it.
I know who is it.
Okay, but I don't know who you want to say. I don't know what you want to say. But up to you. But
I think
but that was quite funny. Then I was like, oh, okay. So
yeah, she said Tuto, right? She said she was fine from. But Tuto was a legit video.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
What was the question? I remember it was something Tuto related.
Yeah, something to do with videos. But I don't think Tuto was the answer. It was more like she wanted to get like
okay, but
YouTube
basically,
or something like that.
Tuto is the China's YouTube.
Yeah,
so
correct.
Tuto also means potato.
Yeah.
In case you guys, don't know. So, I remember it was something that's not relevant to the video platform. Maybe it was like Google or something. Like, what will you Google, right?
Oh, yeah. I think how will you find certain information online?
How will you Google for a certain company?
Yeah,
then he said she'll go Tuto.
Oh, yeah, correct. I think she said wrong. I think she wanted to use like
Baidu or something. And then she said Tuto. So I was like,
Correct.
Oh, yeah. So I had that same question too.
What? Oh, your same question. What did you say?
I said I'll go LinkedIn.
Wow, so smart.
Of course, you need to know where to get your resources from, right?
Oh, LinkedIn. At the time, I never get a question.
Yeah.
Did they ask you to do like a test? Like at the start, they say we'll give you a test and then you do a research. Oh, don't have
No.
I had a test.
I didn't have a test. So my interview was in Mandarin and then I had a call with Xiaolei in English, but I can't remember exactly the content.
Oh.
But I know for Wings one, it was more it was very, very not technical, but more of like looking at your acumen in terms of whether or not you will fit the role, because that role requires you to really go and dig for context.
Oh, I honestly don't know what your role does. I honestly have no idea. I thought it was the same as mine.
Oh please, there's so many times I had to. Yeah, it's similar to yours. So I also do what you did. So okay, basically like maybe just some context to whoever that that is wondering like what the two of you are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were in Shanghai. We were in NOC Shanghai, and we were both from Fabonova and Innovation Consultancy.
Yeah.
It's like headquartered in Paris, but then they had a Asia office in Shanghai, in Singapore.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You make it sound like it's a lot.
Yeah. So but then in the western side, there's like US there is, but I don't know where. Silicon Valley is it?
San Francisco. But it's downtown San Francisco. Yeah.
Right. And then I think Lisbon.
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 I think there's one there.
So I thought like, wow, this company quite big lah. Okay, to me like, wow, I when I see their their JD, then I see like what they do. I was like, wow, quite cool. So I was quite drawn to it because I mean, okay, this is an entrepreneurship program, but I also don't want to go to a company that's too small because I know that, for me, I would prefer like something that's more mid-size, mid-scale, and at least working with bigger brands because to me that helps in portfolio building.
Oh, so you basically joined the program for portfolio building.
I mean, that was my goal because, okay, so for me, that was a differentiating factor between like me with other business school grads because we are all ultimately going to have the same portfolio, right? We study the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Then if you all work in the same kind of company, like, all the big FMCG companies, or like the big banks, what's the differentiating factor? Right?
True.
So when NOC was offered to me, actually NOC wasn't in my plan. My friend encouraged me to sign up and then I did it very last minute. I think I submitted it like on the very last day.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, and in the end, like both of us, we were working in Fabanovo, project assistant, but I think yours was more on the project side.
Yeah.
Mine was more towards the partner ecosystem management. So, because, okay, what we do in Fabonova is that Marius will be involved in planning of what we call learning expedition. And it's very interesting because we all know how dynamic China is in terms of their retail, in terms of their finance, fintech, energy, etc. So the value that Fabonova provides is the network of partners that we introduce to our clients, which are usually big brands. Like we have, can we drop some names?
I don't think we should.
Okay, I don't think we should, but some beauty companies, like the one that start with L and then like S, or like luxury brands that start with L as well.
Basically, very high end products.
Yeah, or like the alcohol brand that start with M. Yeah, so.
But recently I went to the website, right? And then now they took off a lot of clients.
I think because of COVID. So because this, how it usually works is that the client will actually come over to China and then Maurice will actually be involved in the planning, the execution. He will guide them. He will be like the tour guide basically, and he will also be like the main contact person with the partner. So my job is to really introduce really solid, really good partners. I go search them using quite ironic, using Google in China.
But it's normal I think a lot of companies in China confirm use Google like especially those companies that are in the first tier cities, right? Shanghai, Beijing.
Right, but it's so Google weird because I was expecting like should use something more Chinese centric, like Baidu or Sogo.
Yeah.
Right. And then so my job was really to attend like events, go to network, socialize, and then find companies that we can work with. So for instance, we introduced like Alibaba, Tencent, Meituan to our clients. And then, so during this learning expedition, although it's like an expedition, but it's a very diplomatic kind of like trip. It's like forging friendship.
Yeah, correct.
Where the brands will actually meet the other brand and they will exchange contacts, and subsequently what happens lah.
I feel like we're the middleman of this bridging the gap between the foreign companies and the locals.
Correct. So they're paying you for the contacts basically. So my job is to build up the portfolio of contacts.
Okay. So I think we really jumped across this whole podcast quite fast.
Yeah.
And we went all the way to Fabonova already. So why don't we kind of dial it back?
Yes, let's do that.
and we start with actually, why do you decide to study business in NUS?
Okay, so in case you guys don't know, I was also from a polytechnic. I think your previous guest, I heard.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Yeah,
some of them were from polytechnic, right?
Yeah, some of them.
I think Alvin was also from.
Which Alvin? Oh, you mean my friend Alvin?
Right? Yeah, I got listen to your podcast. Okay, so I was also from Polytechnic. I was from Singapore Poly, and then I was doing banking and finance. So back when after your O levels, you just what you want to do, right? You're 16 years old. What do you expect? What kind of ambition you have?
Exactly.
So I thought I knew. I thought I was like, working in a bank is cool. Like you wear like super nice suits, you look really good. So I was like, okay, banking it shall be, So I was like, okay, I'm going to work in a bank next time. And subsequently, I'm like, hey, actually, you know what? Banking is so dry. It's so not my thing. I wanted to do comms. I feel like, comms like 没有前途嘞。
Comms is what? Communication.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, and my writing wasn't very good. But I'm more of but I to me, I think I'm also a very creative person. But my writing is not very good. But if in terms of acting, that kind, like, doing hosting and all that, which I do even right now in NUS, and even in my current job. So that was something that I know, like performing was something that I know I could do well. But then I just felt that, hey, like, it's not very practical to me. Because like, eventually I don't see a prospect for me, like for myself. It's a matter of perspective, right? Then I was like, hey, okay, I should do business. And I was like, what business? Oh, banking. Cause banking is cool. So
but I see banking very dry and boring.
Yeah, so that was after 3 years. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, hey, like, I don't think finance, banking is my kind of cup of tea, yo. Like, I really don't think like. And back then I didn't know there was such thing called marketing.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, so I tell you, like, I'm serious. So when you're 17, right? Like you're 16, 17, how you know this kind of thing, right? And then my parents, like,
that's true. Yeah.
My parents don't have, like, that kind of like great educational background, right? So a lot of it comes from exploring by myself, right? So I could only like make sense from what I wanted, right? And it's a lot of exploring myself, knowing, what I want to do. So initially I thought I was going to go to JC lah, to be honest. Then my mom was like, hey, you studied so stressed and during O levels, why do you want to do that, right?
Yeah.
For A levels, which she said that lah. Yeah. So I did like 3 years of banking. I was like, I mean, my results was okay, not bad.
What is it? You say not bad, gonna be like 3.9.
Yeah.
I knew
it. Yeah, so it was a 3.907. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it was a not bad results lah. Then but I was like, hey, you know what, I don't think finance is my thing lah, because obviously I'm not that keen in doing all the financial modeling and kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, but I know I want to do business because business was something that was practical lah to me, right? Business is a very practical degree, be honest. It's very generic. Yeah, like, so I always like, so recently I, like someone told me like a good balance in the skills is like T. Yeah. So you're a generalist and then you have one that is specialist, right? So business is, to me, like my current experience is really like this right now. So like here is my specialist, right? So it's really into BD and comms, and then I can do a lot of different things like social media, I can do like hosting, content production, that kind of thing. So it's a lot of like mix. So yeah, so I knew I wanted to do a business degree. So the next step is like what spec, right? Yeah, so back then we have like because we are the new cohort with the new syllabus.
Wait, this is NUS. Okay, this is NUS,
right? Okay. So we had the new syllabus. I mean, let's not go to the choices of uni lah. That one is another story, right? So okay, I eventually settled down for NUS, although it wasn't my first choice.
Okay, why is not your first choice?
I want to go SMU. Because SMU, the branding for business school better.
Really, man? I thought NUS is better.
I mean, that was what I thought lah. SMU kids, then you in town, so cool, right?
Well, so this is basically the image lah.
Exactly. It's all about branding, Maurice. I told you.
No, but the name NUS sounds better than SMU.
Okay, so
no offense, SMU.
He owns say one. Yeah, so I went for the T sessions for both NUS and SMU. I went for SMU one first, then I went to NUS.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, NUS one, budget, not bad. I was like, okay, got money, come here.
Okay.
Yeah, so
so basically that settles the thing. That's your budget. That's
because it's very important. You got resources to invest in your students.
Correct lah. But just based on that one T session.
Hey, that one T session is good enough to let you see whether or not your school has money for you leh.
So I think this is
you want to compare, one was like those paper, then like by the time I finished talking, there's no food. The other was like got waiter, use the plate, serve you. Like, which one branding better, you tell me?
NUS.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I think this is a very important message to schools out there. who are hosting people,
No, I mean that kind of it's the first touch point, what?
Yeah, correct.
So that was definitely like a
impression lah. that's
impression lah. Yeah, then you will start thinking, oh, 这学校有钱. And it's very important. I don't say you're so superficial. Hey, no money, how you want to do big things, right?
That's true.
And then I think about it, NUS, longer history. Means what? More network. See, when I was 18, 19, I think so far ahead already.
Not bad. Yeah, I never think about that. That's NUS straight.
Yeah, so I put all those into consideration, and that's how I ended up in NUS doing business. Then I knew marketing was my kind of thing because I'm into comms. Yeah. That's
sorry. Also, so it's actually quite complex. I never ever thought that much.
I put a lot of thought in the kind of modules that I want to take. So it was a lot of planning. That's why when NOC came, it was like, shucks, it's not part of my plan.
Yeah. So what was your original plan?
Go exchange, have fun, clear modules, come back, maybe do an internship.
Oh wait, right? you don't have internship as part of your curriculum, eh?
No, it's all like own time, own target. So business school students, like whoever that is listening, that is like in year 1, it's very important for you to secure a good internship.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought everyone.
No, it's a you own self one. There's no like hold your hands one. Okay.
Oh, not engineering.
No.
They hold my hands all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the original plan. Just go. So if let's say you can restart again, right? Will you go for NOC or will you go for exchange?
NOC.
Wow.
I mean, honestly, like exchange, right? You can always do that, like maybe after you graduate, lah. Then you don't have the school element, ma.
Correct.
Right. NOC, you go there, at least you got the work experience. And that's how I differentiate myself from people, ma. At least like people say, like Singapore, China. Then nice, right?
Yeah.
Then you explain, what you do in China? Then you can say, I work with like all these big brands. Then I partner with like Tencent. Yeah. Sounds cool, ma.
True.
Right?
So for those people who are listening who don't know what NOC is NUS Overseas College.
Yes.
It's basically they just throw students into one of the locations that they have.
Not throw, they select the locations. Okay, so you're such a bad person to explain this thing.
The thing is, I don't want to oversell it,
No, we are not overselling it, but you have to be accurate about it. And
okay. They select. Okay,
let me rephrase for you. Okay, in case NOC is listening to this, and then
nobody listening on.
No, in case NOC listens and wants you to be like the main podcaster or the ambassador, right? So NOC is actually a program that that has like affiliations with a lot of the countries that are known for their startup environment. For instance, Silicon Valley, Shanghai. We have like Beijing as well. So we have a lot of different countries, and usually the programs, the short ones will be like 6 months, but the one that we were in is 1 year. And then what you usually do for NOC is you go through like a certain curriculum that involves like, for instance, entrepreneurship. There's a lot of entrepreneurship related. So if you are aspiring entrepreneur or you're someone who's just keen to, start your own business in the future, this is a program for you to explore because there's a lot of opportunities, in terms of like case competitions, the networks, which is really amazing. Okay, so that is the program that you can choose. So you can choose like, whether or not you want to go for 6 months, 1 year, and which country.
Yeah, but you can choose, but the thing is that it's whether they want to select you for that. So.
So that's also dependent on, like, the tip is like, when you choose a country, you need to be able to justify. You need to have like actions lah. For instance, I applied for Stockholm at first because I said like, that's the home of H&M, and then I wanted to do fashion.
So what was your 3 choices?
Stockholm, New York, Shanghai.
Voila. So you put Shanghai the last one.
I think if I didn't put Shanghai, I wouldn't even be in this program.
No, but there are some people who never put Shanghai at all. But then after that, because Shanghai had like very little people,
right? Because all need to 讲华语.
No, so I think one example was Ken Tong, if I'm not wrong. He didn't apply for Shanghai. He didn't put Shanghai. But then after that, Tung Ling came up to him after the Stockholm interview. I think he didn't get it. So you say, why don't you consider Shanghai?
Shanghai is not bad. Come on, King Dong. You know that, right?
No, but honestly, I ask people around me, nobody say they want to go China, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm pro-China because I enjoy speaking Mandarin. So yeah, I definitely, that was why it was in my top 3 choices.
Yeah, but Yeah, but it wasn't the first choice.
No, because I wanted to go somewhere I never go before, ma.
Oh,
I
you go
cannot-
somewhere far away. Very, very far.
Yeah.
What's the second choice again?
New York.
Walao.
All the Angmo countries, ma. Then of course you know, okay, you need to play it safe, right?
Yeah.
You need to have something that is interesting, but then you need to play it safe. So okay, Shanghai.
Okay, but Shanghai, but
Maybe
don't
I
you
should
think,
have went Beijing instead.
but but over there pollution and bad.
But at least it snows there. I can see snow.
You go there during your holiday. You never went Beijing, man, during the
I
time?
went.
Yeah,
Okay,
what?
but that's
Another
later.
story.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was the NOC interview that you went through? Like, how was it like?
It was grueling. Like there's a panel. Then they'll like when you answer, right, then they will legit like question your answer. Like for instance, like they say, okay, so what kind of startup you want to do? I was like, oh, I want to do like, cause like I said, okay, fabric pollution or fabric waste, people are consuming too much fashion products, and then there's so much textile waste every year. So I wanted to do something that is like, you can recycle fashion, blah blah blah. Then you're like, oh, but that's not a startup. I was like, freak.
Then
I was like, I want to turn like maybe fabric into something useful. Yes, but that's not a startup. I'm like, oh, yeah, but we could have like worked with someone, engineer or something that knows the technology and we can create something cool, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So she questioned my answer, like, hey, that's not a startup industry. But
Then what do you say? What do you say back?
yeah, so I said I could
I said
work.
that, oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
could work with an engineer and come up with a product. What? Yeah, lor.
What did she say back?
No one else anything. I mean, I was like shocked lah. Like, what the heck? Like, why you question my answer?
But normally they will ask you why you want to go to Stockholm also, right?
Yeah, so I said it's the home of H&M.
Huh?
No lah.
Maybe that's why you never get it. lah.
No, I didn't say it's the home of H&M. I just said like because they are known for fashion, European country, and you have Zara, etc. there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't appeal to them.
Yeah, of course lah. I mean, I was just being very honest with my interest, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
But so after the interview, then after that you wait about 1-2 weeks. So when do you know that you got into Shanghai?
I think it was around a month. Like
Oh.
I accepted. So I was supposed to go University of Manchester. I got
exchange, right?
I got an exchange placement already. And then like suddenly it's like NOC, oh congratulations, we are pleased to offer you like NOC Shanghai. I'm like, what? Then I was like, at first I didn't tell my parents
Then
I was like, shucks, how do I tell my dad? Because I think he's very against like the idea of me going overseas alone. I thought that way.
but you were going overseas in Manchester as well. So
Yeah. So that one is 6 months, ma. This one is 1 year, different, ma.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, maybe I should just ask him. Then if he say no, then I don't go, lor.
Okay.
Right, very easy, ma.
Yeah.
Then surprisingly, he was like, yeah, you're old enough to make your own decision. You just think whether you want to go. I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, what? Are you serious? Are you for real? And I was like, okay. Yeah, then just nice that time Darren also got offered. So Darren is my housemate. Then we were like, okay, bro, you're going. Okay, we both go. Then you be my housemate. Yeah.
You're both the same course also, right?
Yeah. Back then, I only know him through one common module. So we weren't that close, but we knew each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then we took a module together. So yeah, lor, then eventually okay, so you going okay, we both of us housemate confirm yeah. So that's how it all started.
Oh, so that's how you choose Shanghai over your Manchester thing lah.
I guess so, and also the fact that like I said, I wanted something to differentiate from my portfolio. Yeah.
And then you had to choose 3 companies. So the 3 companies were 6E.
I can't remember like, I think We Are Social.
Basically all the digital marketing company lah.
Yeah.
Oh, how were the interviews with them?
I think for 6E, okay, We Are Social, obviously I didn't get in after the first round.
How
I
you
think
know?
they are too Angmo Pai already. Like,
Oh, you're not.
it's like I can't speak like the Angmo accent, right? Like it's like
Pai.
the guys are very like, it's like chill, man. It's very cool. I'm like, I'm not that kind of person, lah. Right? So I obviously I know like, yeah, okay lah. This one probably Then I applied for what's that? That secondhand luxury brand.
Secondhand luxury brand.
Velvet? No, not Velvet.
In China.
No, it's not.
I feel like it's a cool.
Patrice said before.
It's a cool.
No, Patrice said not cool. It's
Patrice
Patrice shared it on his LinkedIn before.
Second, you go and search now. You can search now.
Wait, I cannot remember what is it.
This guy.
Wait, let me search.
Oh, a lot of gas. Keep burping. I don't want to burp into the mic.
Yeah, so I
Yeah, I still keep moving.
what's that company?
Second company, I know that's cool. That's the second one, right? No.
It's not Siku. It's what's that? Is it secondhand or? But I know it's a luxury brand.
How they have a luxury brand in our?
Have.
How come all these extra companies I never heard of? One.
Wait. What's that fashion? Oh, wait. It's a marketplace, I think.
It's a marketplace.
Farfetch.
Oh, Farfetch.
Yeah.
Farfetch. They're second, man.
Secondhand. I think they got secondhand, but yeah, luxury marketplace.
I don't think they're secondhand lah.
Okay, luxury market.
Yeah, I think they just basically collate all this. They really like a marketplace for for luxury brands. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Farfetch, but Farfetch they didn't respond. Like,
but they're a startup, man. Farfetch.
exactly. So yeah,
So
very
weird.
weird. Then 6E I did a Mandarin deck. I remember it was like the week where I was having my final, so I was so stressed. And then I was doing the pitch, right?
Yeah.
Then I thought I need to do in Mandarin. Then
Then?
I do all full Mandarin.
You thought you need to do, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay, so in the end Jermaine also went, right? So Jermaine is the intern there.
Yeah.
Like she interned in the end lah, I didn't lah. And then she was asking me about the deck. So I said, oh, I think need to do Mandarin. Because the instructions was in Mandarin. So I did a full deck in Mandarin.
What's siao? I can't even read any of this.
Yeah, so I did. I'm just telling you, I
And
did.
he put a lot of efforts, yeah. He put the background and all the pictures and
Yeah,
everything.
so I mean I was good at doing decks lah. So yeah, I sent like this deck to them. It's a very nice deck. Can you show your?
Huh? You can show yourself what? Why must I? I mean, you don't have to show, also can lah.
No, I want to show.
Cannot see lah. Why don't you send to me next time? You send to me, then I put it on the video.
Okay.
Yeah, I put it once. Just maybe one slide can already.
Okay.
How to show all the slides cannot be alright.
Can. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, you do all the thing full Chinese ah?
Yeah. I was so amazed by myself.
Actually, what time do you need to go? You get your time. What time?
No.
What time do you go?
No, I got a notification.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't know why is your Mandarin so good. Also, honestly, all
Oh,
my
you think
friends,
my Mandarin is good?
it's definitely better than a lot of Singaporeans.
Thank you. Okay, I think the bulk of the reason is the fact that I grown up in a Chinese family. So my English wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So 每次在家都是讲华文的. Then after that, I got into acting when I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like really when I know, 我很喜欢中文 actually. Like, I think back in secondary school, I didn't take my Mandarin lessons very seriously, which was a regret.
Everyone's like that.
Okay, it was like A1 all the way until O levels, right? I got B3. So it was like,
yeah, quite jialat.
yeah, it's like, it's very sad lor. I also quite shook. Like, I took the paper again. But I think it was because it was because of my oral.
Yeah.
So back then in secondary school, I didn't take Mandarin very seriously, but I know that I have always been in the Chinese speaking environment. So I did acting and all that. I think subsequently that piqued my interest, and I like to listen to Mando pop. So
Mando pop is what?
Mandarin pop.
Oh, Mandarin pop. Okay.
Yeah, so I think all of that. Then I listen to radio all the time.
Okay.
So yeah.
But the radio you listen also all Chinese one.
Yeah, I watch Chinese shows. So as a kid, I always watch Channel 8 shows. And then, so that's how you learn your Mandarin, guys. Okay, so you know like Channel 8 shows, they always got subtitles in English below, right? Yeah, I legit like, I will go and listen to, sometimes they will use all the 俗语, right? The long
the phrases.
Proverbs, or they'll have idioms like 四个字, right? I will just try to remember them.
Then I'll try to apply them.
Yeah.
Oh, but in Singapore context, very difficult to apply. How you apply it?
It's Channel 8 drama. Come on, how difficult can it be?
No. I mean, like when you say you apply, right, to your friend, how many of your friends
apply in my essay?
Oh, okay, your essay.
Yeah.
I thought you mean like talking to
No
your
lah,
friends and stuff.
talk to my friends, I talk in English.
Yeah, exactly. So I said I'm quite amazed that you have such a strong interest in Chinese. Number one, Mandarin, number one.
Yeah.
Secondly, your friends around you are mainly speaking English.
Exactly.
Which will be quite a big influence on yourself.
I talk to them in Mandarin, then it will be like, why you step one Taiwanese?
But actually, that is quite true.
Yeah, see? People
but I think it's definitely now what 10 years later, I think you definitely
I definitely felt that this was a competitive edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like a lot of even my current job right now, I handle like, okay, so I work in Lazada, right? So I'm a key account manager. I handle Chinese sellers, like cross-border sellers.
Yeah.
And they usually like when we convert, okay, they would in our main group chats we'll type in English.
Yeah.
But you know when they DM me, they'll DM in Mandarin. And then when I call them, they can't really speak. If you in China, you know, right? They can type, but they can't really speak.
They sound a bit weird speaking.
Yeah, they sound weird speaking unless they grow up in like US, right? So so they can't speak Mandarin. So even now, right, I feel that it's a competitive edge because I speak to them in Mandarin and that's how it's easier also lah. Then you're like, wow, this Singaporean dude like can speak Mandarin to me, right? It helps in the relationship building as well.
Yeah. I think that's true because I really regret also not taking it seriously in secondary school. Because during that time, I think a lot of people were like, just school like Chinese, not important one.
Honestly, like Chinese is not a very hard topic or like hard language. It's just you need to use it. It's applies for any other languages. Like I'm learning Korean, right? So I need to practice more to improve.
But don't you think that if you will kind of learn the best if you're put in the country itself?
Actually, I think you did. Like my housemate Darren, I'm pretty confident that his Mandarin did improve.
Confirm one. If
his Mandarin did improve. Like honestly, like you see how he managed to order food, how he managed to talk to the 外卖小哥哥 and the delivery person. You can see his Mandarin improve a lot.
How bad was he at the start?
It was
like what?
Like bits and pieces, then he can't articulate properly.
He can't say a sentence at all.
Like no, he can. It just sounds very broken.
Oh.
Subsequently, I think when he speaks more, he sounded more confident. A lot more. It's actually a lot of time, right? It's about the confidence. Fake it till you make it. Like he was just like, he don't know what he's talking about, right? But he will just act like he know. Like he did. So how I know his Mandarin improved was when we did our presentation in full Tan. It was in full Mandarin and he did it really well. He aced it like totally.
I got A, yeah.
Ace, no lah, ace it as in like he performed well lah.
But well enough for the China standard or his standard?
I just felt that there was an improvement lah from someone who saw him like speaking zite. Okay. So on our very first week or first few lessons in full Tan, right?
Yeah.
Like the teacher asked him to answer a question in class. He couldn't answer it in a proper sentence, you know.
But why must he speak in Chinese? The class is Chinese.
Okay, so the class is in Mandarin. So the teacher encourages us to speak Mandarin. Although we said, okay, we can try, but our Mandarin is not that good.
Walao kui, you said you speak wrongly.
No, because we asked like if we can do our paper in English because there's no way we're going to write in Mandarin.
But you cannot, man. I thought you can.
No lah, it's a lot of Mandarin words leh.
You cannot.
I will just write 汉语拼音. I can write, but it's a lot. It takes a lot of time. It's way easier for us to write in English.
But did the China students feel like when you're there, right? Because we're all Chinese.
Were we
right?
a threat?
No, not really a threat. More like, were they like kind of like shocked that you guys don't know how to speak Chinese? Or your Chinese
they were not shocked that we couldn't speak Mandarin, but they were shocked that we could speak Mandarin. You get me?
But then
China always has this impression that like kids from Singapore, they are just like that's why every time in the TTs, right, when they hear our accent, they know we are not locals. But then right, they'll be like, then 你们是哪里来的? They'll be like, 新加坡.你的中文说得好好. I don't know get this how many times already. 你的中文说得好好. I'm like, dude, 我跟你一样是华人. How bad can my 中文 be, right?
Maybe it's the standard.
Yeah, so they have an impression that Singapore is just English speaking because of people like Maurice.
It's not like me lah.
Really, like everyone is like even our colleagues will be like, Maurice, 为什么你的中文
actually,
right? Right? We get that a lot of times. Are like they will always compare both of us. They're like, 为什么 Alvin 的中文比你好?
Yeah, but they always say 为什么你的英文那么好?
No, they don't say that. Come on. Like,
yeah, they never say that. Yeah. But I feel like I'm in office, I'm usually around 40-50% lost sometimes.
Yeah.
Like in the conversation, I'll just like,
he's always zoning out. Then I'll always like be the one that I'm the one that will always like, you know, like talk rubbish with them, talk cock with them.
But because at the start when I was there alone, the only Singaporean, it's like
You feel out of place, right?
yeah, very out of place. And then everyone speaks Chinese. So it's like you don't feel comfortable speaking Chinese.
Okay, maybe
all
you
the
can go
time.
to there, like, you know, back when we were in Shanghai.
Yeah. So why don't we go back to the point where we met?
Okay, so
yeah.
met as in when I first talked to you, no, right? Talk to you
talked to
when I was
me-
in Nestle, so that was in May.
Oh yeah. You asked me about the company, right? Yeah.
Okay, that was May 2019. Moving forward, we met in September. So I reached Shanghai on 1st September. 31st August. 30th
okay.
August.
I think your batch was quite big, right? Around 20 plus people.
Yeah. And then, the first week was insane, guys. Like, the house finding was just...
Okay, well, y'all managed to find a house.
Oh, dude, there was so much... Yeah.
Drama. Yeah, okay. I don't think I want to delve into it.
Yeah, let's not delve into that. But yeah, so we've met probably in our second or third day after we reached here, because I had to settle down and go and find houses, and it was like today, raining period. Oh my gosh, that's the worst time to go and find a house.
Exactly.
You're like, you wet and drenched, and then you just look so pathetic, and then it's like then you go to people's house like wet, you know.
I think during the period was around the typhoon period.
It was towards the end, like we're end the typhoon period. But it was just raining every day. It was bad lah. Like, it's like I just remember walao, walk on the streets, then I'm like so wet. Now like the weather is so nice that I'll try to dress nice, right? But after a while I just gave up. Like,
just give up one. It's just the weather is just bad.
Yeah,
during the period.
It's so bad. Then I think the first time we met, was it at
Chuan Chuan
Oasis or Chuan Chuan? Chuan Chuan, right? Oasis first. Oasis first.
Chuan Chuan first.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well, then that was the first time we met. Like, okay, it was over like a beer tower and all that. I remember. Like,
Alvin got drunk.
I wasn't drunk. Come on. I'm pretty sure I wasn't drunk.
I think you
I wasn't.
But how do you manage to choose? Because everyone had to choose a certain number of people in the house, right? So you had Darren and Jack. So I know how Darren got in, but how did Jack come into
the
picture?
The rationale is very simple. We don't want any females because...
don't want any females.
Yeah, because very basic reason is because as guys, right, you all walk around like half naked is fine.
My God.
Like when you shower, you come out of the shower, you wear half naked, it's fine.
Okay. But that's only
if you have a female at home, it's not very nice lah. You can't. Yeah, it's very difficult lah. And I mean, for me, I'm a very 随便 housemate. It's just that I feel like, okay, 跟女生住 is a bit different because, you know, you need to respect them, like that kind of, then sometimes like the time of the month, that kind of thing. So it's very different. Then like, you know, like female, they drop a lot of hair, that kind. You live with your mom, your sister, you know, right?
True.
So, to me, it's guys, definitely, right? Then, we wanted one room each. That was another one. So we had to find people that are more 随便. Like for me, I know like I'm very 青菜 one.
Yeah.
They're also very 青菜. So we just asked Jack lah. Then we were like, just nice, all of us from poly. You know,
Jack from poly also.
Yeah, he's from poly. So we all always have this impression.
Know,
people from poly is more chill.
But you never asked anyone else, man. Like never asked who else is there? Who else is there?
I think Zhe Ying wanted to share.
But Zhe Ying got girlfriend at the time. Yeah. So
still have now lah.
Yeah. I mean, still have girlfriend. Yeah.
It's the same girl. Okay.
Yeah. But you never interview anyone else. Just Jack only lah.
Yeah, I guess so. But eventually it worked out lah. We met a few times before we chose our house to go to know each other better lah.
But do you do a research about the house before you went?
No. But we just know like what
you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is your phone? Oh.
Yeah, it's my phone.
Okay. Oh, so that's how y'all have these three of y'all. I always wonder like how y'all choose. I thought y'all were really friends with it. Like Jack.
No, I didn't know Jack. Yeah. So but my first impression of Jack was very strong because we were sitting on a circle and first time we met, right?
Circle?
Yeah, like at the hangar, and then then we were like, then he had to introduce the that lame traffic light color game, right? Then he was like, okay, I'm red. Effing red. I was like, oh my god, this dude, like, okay, we get it.
What's red and green?
Like, red means you're attached lah. Then he was like, he's effing red. Okay, we get it. Okay, you got market, can.
He said that?
Huh?
He said that?
No, he said that. He's like, I'm red, effing red.
Okay.
I was like, bruh, like, okay, I get that you don't want any girls to come near you lah. Okay lah, like,
true.
But yeah, that's first impression. yeah lor, then we just ask him then I mean turns out everyone is very chill one so
Yeah.
I think the dynamic work
Mm.
eventually, cause like we are like for us, I think we really just enjoy ourselves, like whatever that we want to do, then everyone seems okay. Then
Yeah.
in terms of the groceries, in terms of like the splitting of the bills, which
Mm.
can always be the cause of a lot of conflict when you are in overseas,
Yeah.
right? But to us, we are all okay.
Mm.
We're okay with sharing the groceries, we're okay with like splitting the chores. So that, to me, yeah, that's a very comfortable arrangement. I mean, that is what you will want, right? When you go overseas, you don't want to live in that kind of like, situation where you're just so upset,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm pretty sure there's houses that are like that. I heard of stories also. Like how they even like, like the fruit, they also go and like 计较 and then ask to pay like what WeChat transfer the 水果 like eat one watermelon. I was like, huh? Yeah,
I never heard before.
my friend told me like she was from NOC Beijing.
Wow, so
so
stingy.
So I was like, your housemate like that, like, That's why I also quite scared I get like very shitty housemates.
Oh.
Yeah, so eventually turns out our I think I'm like our personality is like the Jack and Darren is like the chill kind, right? So
Yeah.
I'm the only aggro one. Yeah, so I'm the one that will express my emotions very strongly.
And then the rest don't.
The rest are like take a backseat and
chill.
chill. Yeah.
But I went to your house before. It was quite nice, but it was a bit far away lah.
Yeah. So we split our rental equally, but I got the pinkest room lah. So my room was very girly, so they all didn't want it. So I was like, I don't mind, right?
Yeah.
Bigger space, what? So you see, like in terms of this kind of arrangement, it's like we all very chill already. So you can see like how like it's important to have people that are like easygoing lah. You don't nitpick into so much. Like I cook for them, I also like just cook I wouldn't like go and 计较 what I cook for you all.
Oh, I never do this kind of thing. I never cook for my roommates. We split the room right based on size.
See, yeah. Like to us, actually, all the rooms are pretty much the same. So, okay, maybe Darren's one was slightly smaller.
Yeah, so he's just so small.
Yeah, his is very small.
Yeah.
So, but he's,
But but Sherman one is a bit different. Sherman one, my housemate one was different.
Yours is really very, very different.
Yeah, Sherman one got extra toilet in his room.
Yeah, you have a toilet in your room. So,
yeah.
to us, it's all three the same. So, it's fine.
Yeah,
like, eventually, it works out.
Correct.
So, yeah, that's not an issue. Then, yeah, so I think that was something that was lucky lah. Like, you don't have to deal with like housemates issue. From the start.
I don't know who have like, I never went to ask, or I don't know. I really forget already.
Confirm have one. It's just they don't. Who will go and say the dirty liner out, right?
Because some people will talk about it one. It's just that
I know of lah, but yeah, let's not go to that. But so living overseas is very important to firstly find the right housemates.
Mm-hmm.
Subsequently, in your company is about relationship building. You need to have good colleagues. So okay, honestly, luckily for me, I had Maurice until December. So that was that was lucky I have him, and then eventually you were supposed to have another Singaporean dude to join us, right? Like Nick.
Yeah, but what happened to him?
Okay, but so Nick was supposed to join us in January or February, but it didn't happen obviously because of COVID, right? Yeah, but we are still in contact with him.
Yeah, but honestly, I think he will be a good fit for the role.
I think like
I think
the girls and the guys will all be crazy. Like
guys,
Jing. Like the 小鲜肉 in the office, right? Then like you can imagine like our other colleagues like Jiao Wei and like Wing.
Yeah.
Nick.
So basically our office is almost fully women or fully females.
I think it's like 80%.
I think it's around 90%.
90 yeah. So we are always the one to do.
Only three guys only. Me, you, and Jing.
Still got
the other Jing also. Yeah.
Not other Jing, the Joe.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Patrice.
Not counter. Patrice is is different office.
Okay, fine. But yeah, so yeah. Then we always do all the saikang one.
Yeah, correct.
Like they macam like very weak one, Ask us to carry the water dispenser. Cause like in China, we always drink the those water dispenser. They don't boil the water.
Yeah.
Cannot drink their water. So must buy the dispenser, right? I'm like, Alvin, 帮我 or like Morris.
Yeah.
Or like that time we had go fix the coat hanger also.
Yeah, that was the most.
Okay, but we got a cup of koi in return.
Yeah, but that was quite. No, I was quite. I'm okay with that. But
Koi was expensive there, so
Yeah.
it was a good deal, right?
it's like $6.
Yeah, koi is
Yeah.
somehow so expensive. Like, we had a koi near our office, so you're like, okay.
I remember I had to do all this. I remember I was told that I was had to do all this by Tun Ling. She said that you know that interns probably have to do something like
Expected to.
yeah. So
right?
we set up things. We do things also like set up the Christmas tree.
Yeah, so to me, I think
do the decorations.
if it's, let's say, on my end, I took the initiative to do that, it's fine. But like you expecting or like you asking me to do it,
yeah.
to me is like 你自己没有手没有脚咩?
Okay, but the water one a bit heavy lah.
Okay, the
The
water,
water
is heavy. So
yeah,
but
things like
Christmas tree.
yeah.
It was the most saikang one. Like the office moving also lor, the boxers.
Wow,
Okay, the boxers
I wasn't there. That
Yeah,
one.
this guy freaking took leave that day.
No, I already took long ago already. It's just so happened they say what they say
So I had to do all the saikang lor.
I remember that at the time I took my I think I don't know who told me, it's Yali or like Lucy. She told me, hey, we're moving on that day. And then I said,
Bye.
yeah, I was like, I already booked the ticket already. I'm gonna go.
Where you went?
I think I was going Taiwan. Yeah. I was like, sorry, I already booked already. Oh no, when was it?
No lah,
Yeah.
It was a September. It was the second end September.
Where was I going? September.
It was the Mid-Autumn Festival that period.
I was going somewhere, I know. Because I wasn't there basically.
But anyway, yeah, I was just cursing like bruh, like
yeah.
dude, like you have muscles but you are not there. Come on.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Okay, not really funny, but it was quite not really my fault lah.
But anyway, it was quite lame because it was just moving like a few
few doors,
like
few
maybe
streets
like
down only.
200-300 meters away.
Yeah. But it's much better because the old office was
Right,
quite
yeah,
terrible
it's
lah.
quite terrible. It's
I mean,
quite fake.
we wasn't there for the worst part.
Okay, I went there for 2 weeks. I felt it was damn bad. The office building was so dark.
No, it's not that. It's just
And-
so hot and humid, and you're gonna
I
die.
didn't felt that, but the toilet was also bad.
Yeah, people were smoking inside the toilet every day.
The toilet is like basically like those 10 cent, you pay 10 cent toilet and then it's so smelly that kind.
I don't think they pay attention. I think that those like really like
Kopitiam toilet.
those dodgy toilet. Yeah, those dodgy toilet.
Or those like golden mile complex, that kind of toilet.
it was bad. But I still go do my duty there every day. I always poop in the morning every day.
I never left.
Huh? I always clean the seat first.
It was so gross, like dude, I just But anyway, yeah, and then so maybe you can talk about
Why don't you tell me your experience in Faven over? Your
okay, honestly
7 months there.
7 months there, of course there was ups, there were downs. In my first month there, it was pretty bad. Like
Pretty bad. I thought it was okay. What?
I think you didn't know, but actually on my third week I cried.
Huh?
Like, when I was walking on Renmin Guangchang, right? I was
Why
crying.
were you crying?
I felt like I wasn't living up to expectations because they asked me to do some stuff, like asked me to Google for some context, but I just felt like I wasn't giving like what they want. But they said, oh, it's great. And I'm like, no, that's not great. Right? It's like, what the hell? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I can't even contact the person. Like, they put their contact there, but I try to reach out, right? And like,
then cannot. What?
yeah, so I just felt like I wasn't living up to expectations. I'm like, dude, like, oh my god, you're so useless. Like, yeah, so then after that, I was like, wow, why I come here to do this kind of thing? I was like, after that, I cannot live up to expectations. So I remember it was like that night, like I worked until 7+. Then I was walking at Renmin Guangchang. So Renmin Guangchang is like Dhoby Ghaut like that. A very big interchange. I was walking and I was like, because I had to change the train there at home, right? I was like, walk, then I cried. I was like,
At the train station.
yeah. I was damn sad. I was just like, why? You know, I'm not doing well. I don't think I'm living expectations.
You never tell anyone, man. You tell Wing or
Never. Yeah. I just felt like, then they say, oh, it's good. That's like really good, man. You know, like, just don't believe lah.
yeah.
Yeah, because they are just like, maybe they are just being nice. Then maybe behind my back, it's like, hey, oh, this one, the work, yeah.
No lah. I mean, from what I when I was there, I never hear anything bad they say about you lah.
Yeah, of course.
No, I mean like. I mean, sometimes you're not office. Sometimes you're not in office, but I never hear anything bad that they say, or never say that, oh, you never do a good job or anything.
Then,
Yeah, I think everyone was just like okay lor, like okay for everyone. They're very transparent. I'm sure there are a lot of dramas, but I just never get into
just
it.
don't get involved lah.
Yeah,
because it's not. We are just interns or like at the end of the day, we just don't get involved. Then I think, of course, I enjoy my jobs like, you know, like going for events, right? And then you like meet people. That part I definitely enjoyed. And doing all the pitch decks. Okay, doing the pitch deck is like a love-hate relationship. Because firstly, okay, so I was quite amazed that not amazed, but I'm just very surprised or shook that his PowerPoint skills were so bad.
Who, me?
Yours?
Why? What did I do?
I remember when I saw your slide, I'm like, the hell? Like, it's like, wait, aren't you there for like 6-7 months, and then your slide.
Hey, but they approve it.
No, your slide making is like way worse than mine.
Obviously, I'm not a slides person.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, like I thought we are doing the same thing.
No.
Like, why am I doing? Like, I'm doing a lot. I did a lot. Like on my first week, I started doing PowerPoint decks.
Yeah.
Right. And I did a lot of decks, and it was another level. Like, guys, like I always thought my PowerPoint is like nice, really, right? Until they open the grid line, they make sure like all the alphabets align.
Correct,
then like every page, the font, everything like must align. I was like, oh my god, this one is like another level.
Yeah.
You know, I thought like I could do like, so I did very nice graphics for them, right? Yeah. Then they were like, okay, yeah, this is nice, but your heading not aligned. Can you like, then he opened the grid line, asked me to make sure everything must touch this line.
But you know where this come from? It came from
Patrice. Because they were from a marketing agency, like Velvet.
Yeah.
So back that time, they already had this practice, right?
Yeah, so it kind of passed down.
But I tell you, I'm just like, this is another level. But okay, so it was a good thing also.
Yeah, this is a good practice.
At least now, when I see people's slide, right, one look, I can tell whether it's aligned or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so I mastered my PowerPoint skills there. And then I did a lot of pitch decks. Like until I want to vomit. Like sometimes you do pitch deck, right? Then do already, right? Then they'll just reject. I spend like hours, like I spend days doing that.
Yeah, I always see you doing decks, man.
Yeah, so I have a love-hate relationship. Then sometimes, right, they ask me to come up with the content. And then I ask him, so what are you presenting? Oh, up to you.
Up to you. What do you mean?
Yeah, so he wants me to come out, like Patrice wants us to come out with a pitch deck. Then he will just deliver the content. Then the content is up to us. Then he will just fill in the
words,
himself. I'm like, okay, fine. But I admire his brain. His brain very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think his people skills very good.
His people skills good. His brain very good. Like, xiang very good.
Yeah.
Like Wing and I were like figuring out for days, right? Like fighting, like what the hell? Like, what content do I put inside? Then he came up with the framework. Then like, okay, you should have just told us earlier, bro.
Maybe he wanted to go and explore it first. Then he see whether
Maybe. So that was the beauty about my job. Of course, there were also like downtimes, like that very stressful period where we did like learning expeditions. No, learning expeditions wasn't in my job scope, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I honestly not sure.
Right? Then they just brought me in to take over him because like he couldn't do back to back, obviously, right?
Because I was leaving soon already.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they wanted me to take over.
They want someone to like, take over soon. Yeah.
Yeah. So we took over, and that client was not very nice. Yeah, it was
not very nice, man. Oh, okay. The client.
The client, not the people. Yeah. Okay, as in the partner the partner we were working with.
Yeah.
Like, okay, who will host their clients. He wasn't very nice. He wasn't the nicest person to work with.
Honestly, I'm quite scared he will listen to this.
I don't really care. I mean, okay, I'm talking in a professional level. I'm not being personal here.
Correct. Okay.
On a professional level, I just felt that he wasn't very nice. He wasn't very professional.
Yeah.
He was very condescending. Which I just felt that it's not very nice lah. Like, I mean, we are all working, you know. So in a professional setting, I think we should at least be courteous to each other. Even okay, so in China, they have this culture whereby if you are from agency, you're like below me. It's a 甲方乙方 thing.
But actually it's everywhere one. I don't think so.
I think in Singapore it's not that bad. But in China it's pretty bad. They really think like agencies like
slave. Yeah. I always felt that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because we are kind of like an agency lah. We are an agency.
We are. Yeah.
So the way that he talked to us sometimes is so condescending. Like, I just thought it wasn't professional.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, you shouldn't stoop to their level. So that is what I think we did well. Like, I think the people that took over the project was very professional. At least for the person I work with.
Oh, for mine, it was quite a give and take.
I think because it's her first time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I don't mean the other person, the one before, the one that got pregnant.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
not your boss.
Yeah.
Your boss was solid, but I guess the person who took over from your boss, like, she's new. So, and her personality is more of the quiet.
Yeah, but anyway, it
Okay.
was her first time. So honestly, I was quite surprised that there's a lot of this kind of immense pressure on her lah.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure on her, but I just felt that poor thing lah, like your first
Yeah.
time that you meet this kind of person, right? Then for me, it's also my first time, right? But to me, it's like I first time, but I'm still an intern lah, so whatever lor, like
Yeah.
I would just be professional about it lah. But I just like the whole time I just felt, firstly, the way he talked to me was so condescending, like just like. Like then I was so scared that I'll make mistake like that. I was walking on eggshells like that.
I think that's the same, exactly how I felt also.
Right, walking on eggshells. Then the thing is, like, a lot of time he don't know what he wants, but he just give a lot of directions and comments, right? And then we do already, right? We tell him not feasible, then I want to do, right? Then we do already. Then after that,
Yeah, no, I mean,
it's true that it's not working, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so that period was damn stressful. I did like a lot of OTs, but luckily we could claim OT hours. But
Yeah.
I did a lot of OTs. And then a lot of time the OT, right, do already, right? Actually, it's for nothing, man.
Really? Like what you mean? Like what?
Like I did like we had one activity, like do some mind map or what. I designed the mind map the whole night. Then they tell me, oh, do one mind map.
I guess that's agency life. It's just like
Then
that.
I do the deck, plan the routes already. And tell me, this route not very nice. like bruh, like okay, whatever, you are the 客户爸爸, okay, you are the person that give us the money, right?
But honestly, when we went through the learning expeditions, I think the people who are there, like the guests, they actually did enjoy
They
themselves.
do. Actually, a lot of time, right? To be honest, I think like the more tense you are, people can tell.
Yeah.
So to us, I think the way we handled was very chill.
Yeah.
Like I think in the end, like my very first, my first one, I think the clients enjoyed themselves, and then we hit off very well lah. Like they are from Thailand, and then because it's Southeast Asia, right? So it's like we could connect.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so it was a very chill thing. And then towards the last day, the celebratory dinner, were you there?
I don't. No, I was there.
Okay, but the celebratory dinner, then they were like thanking me and all that. So you can tell that. And you're not there, man.
I was there. I think
Remember, it was that day where I left that $1,000. It was a $1,000 drawing. Like those that drawing that like they
hand drawn
thing. Then I left it at the WeWork. Then I panicked. I was like, cause we were supposed to give them as a gift.
Yeah.
Then I left that in the WeWork, and it was $1,000 cause they paid the carrier tree or the artist to draw. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, like 吓死我
Yeah. Oh yeah, correct. After I was there.
Then you left.
Yeah. Cause they got not enough seats, I remember.
Oh, yeah, but the food was good.
Yeah.
So the beauty about all this is we get to live like really good hotels.
Yeah.
And we had really good food. Yeah, that was the
blast.
Plus.
Yeah.
Like legit good food is the go like Michelin star kind of like standards one. Cause the restaurant cannot be too cheap one.
Yeah.
They got money, so they were okay, we everything want the best. Then I even set the first business class. Business class the high speed rail.
Well, China one lah.
Yeah, from Beijing to Shanghai. Wow. Business class is not like airplane. Business class in high speed rail is first class.
First class, yeah.
That means you got the whole carriage to yourself. You got the whole sofa seat on it.
So do you enjoy yourself there?
I did that one lah. But okay, so but when I was in Beijing, there was another down moment also.
During the learning expedition lah.
I cried also.
Why?
I'm very loser. Keep crying.
Why you cry?
No, cause so basically our job is very saikang, right?
Yeah.
But that one was really a saikang to the extent like, okay, so what happened was, right, when they recce, cause usually they'll recce the place like like on day 0. So they recce the place. Then after that, right, they were like, okay, cause there's a shuttle, they book a bus. Then like, oh, but we didn't find a drop off point, and the place that we found cannot drop off people.
Oh yeah, okay.
Then they asked me to take our own bus out. We have a car lah. We rented a car. They asked me to take a car to that place and go find a drop off point. Then I was like, oh my god, but I don't know Beijing. I really like never been there, and that is
something new lah.
A new
place.
environment. I was so scared, Then after that, they always like to plan like ahead one.
Yeah.
So I was like there like 2-3 hours early.
Yeah.
Then after that, I was panicking lah. Then it was like 1 degree Celsius, that kind.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay. Then I walked around, went to look for places. I was like, shit, what if I cannot find? Then after that, when I finally found, then I was like, oh my god, I still got like 1-2 hours. Then what do I do with it,
Yeah.
right? Then I went to the mall and chill a bit.
Like, okay, what? You
No,
chilling?
no. Then after that I went out. Then they said, oh, we're coming soon. Then I'm damn scared they cannot find my location because they asked me to find my 定位, but sometimes I scared the 定位like will off a bit ma.
Yeah.
Then I tried to describe the place, take picture. Then I was like, then after that I stood there. I remember it was like like there was it was a road. Then opposite is like some public toilet, and then like behind was the mall. But then it was like next to a I don't know, parking place lah.
Yeah.
So then there was no one there. Then like it was, so this was a T junction, right? I was here. Then in front of the T junction is the big parking lot for the big mall.
Okay.
Right? Okay, then after that, I was like waiting there. I was sitting I remember there was a fire hydrant. I was at a fire hydrant. And I told them, hey guys, there's a fire hydrant here. So that's where you will know you are here. Then I was like, I stood down. Then I was like, what just happened? Like, I'm here to look for parking lots. Like, God, like, hello, I didn't come to Shanghai and sign up for this.
Yeah,
you know?
correct.
Then I was like, wow, then I think through, I was like, wow, this whole trip, I did so much saikang. Like, okay, I'm okay with doing saikang. It's just that I just questioned, like, did I come here to really do this? You know? Then I started, so I was like, very sad. Then the more I think, right?
Yeah.
Then I just posted on my Instagram. Then I was like, oh, guys, like, I didn't expect like it to be that.
But don't you think that if you don't do it right, then the next person who is above you will be doing it? For example, will be at the time will be, let's say the next person lah, basically the next higher up. So end up that person also have to do this like yeah. So end up,
but at least she knows this place better than me, right? It's just that, like,
honestly, I don't think she did.
Like, I'm not from China. That's first, and then I'm not even close like to know Beijing.
Yeah. But I think honestly they trust you. That's why they ask you to do it.
Oh, I didn't know of that.
Yeah. I think they trust you because honestly, they wouldn't just throw you to do something.
Really?
They didn't. Yeah. Because
thanks. I didn't think of that.
Correct. Because like,
I just felt like, what the hell? Like, ask me to come and do this kind of thing.
If not, they
I think they don't have a choice there.
I mean, if not, they'll ask you to. They honestly ask Ying and you go together. Yeah. That's why they probably just throw you there alone to just find it.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You see?
I didn't realize that.
Look at it at a different angle.
Yeah, actually you're right. They could have just asked Ying or asked Ying to go with me.
Yeah, something like that. But they probably trust you, then they just throw you there lor. They just know you'll find it. Yeah.
Oh.
But I can understand the pressure that you feel lah.
Yeah, you know, actually the pressure is from the director.
Yeah, that's true. I also feel a lot of pressure from the client side and our side.
No, the client side is very chill.
No, but you also kind of want to make sure that we kind of satisfy them. But at the same time, you also got pressure from your own side, internal side.
Correct.
So it's like both sides. It's
right.
You're trying to like balance it out.
So that day I was like, I come to China to help people look for parking lot, like drop off point, like.
Clive, it's only one part of your job. It's not the main part of your job.
Oh, right? Then after that,
it wasn't the main part.
2 days later, they wanted to surprise the CEO.
Yeah.
Then they asked me to go and find champagne and cake. At like we were at a HQ of Meituan.
Yeah.
Then after that, I didn't know we were back in Shanghai already.
Yeah.
Then they asked me to go and look for champagne and cake to surprise the boss because they wanted like something that is like wow factor, a highlight of the trip. Oh my freaking!
I think maybe because they know that you're very tech savvy, so they know you can go on to
No. This one doesn't help. I went to Carrefour. No, the thing is, I don't even know what champagne. I don't even drink champagne, right?
Yeah.
So they asked me to buy champagne. I'm like, huh? Buy what champagne? Then that, you know, like one champagne was like $60 leh. Then I don't even earn that much, you know. Then after that, the HRD asked, why you ask the intern to pay so much money?
So you end up paying?
I paid first.
Huh? Walao, I never pay on it. I always like, no money.
Dude, all the cab fare, all that I pay on.
Cab fare I will pay lah.
Yeah, but the champagne was $60 per bottle. Okay, I bought 3. And then I bought cake.
You bought? Oh, wow, that's quite a lot of money. Yeah, I wouldn't pay there. Actually, I mean, I will.
Then the cake, they wanted that to write the word best CEO.
Then
remember, I drew it.
Oh, you drew it?
I drew it because cannot find. So I had to use my brain, right? Like,
how you draw?
I took a card and then I drew it lah.
Oh, wait, you Oh, you drew on the
I think I
cake.
have a photo.
You drew on the cake.
No, I drew on a piece of paper.
Oh,
But it looks legit, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I had a
Yeah, see, I don't know whether I see it.
We were at WeWork.
I don't know whether I was there.
You were there.
'Cause
You were there.
I was there, man.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Very funny. I remember I got keep that photo. The best seat.
But I remember WeWork was like the place where I think almost all the NOC people went.
You were there. Come on, then you were playing with your coffee machine and then say that WeWork closed down, no more Costa coffee. Yeah, this was the cake.
Okay. I don't even, okay.
So I took a
Okay, you can send me the picture. I'll put it there. You send me a picture.
okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that day. I honestly feel like I'm more of the Saigon person there.
Oh yeah, that day you were the second person.
Yeah, I felt really more like a
Because
Saigon
they
person.
asked like, Maurice, you have to be stationed there, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and then you must make sure you must do this, do that. And
Yeah, so this was that 1K joy
you can send me all these pictures, man.
that I lost.
But you got it in the end, lah.
I got it in the end.
Yeah, lah, I got it in the end. You didn't lost it. Yeah, but honestly, I felt very Saigon that day. Then so I feel that when we work, I want to eat all the food I can eat.
Oh yeah, they had a catered food, right?
Yeah, drink all the coffee.
It was such a pity that I didn't get to take all the photos of the food.
Because that's not our job there.
But yeah, that's my job. So the thing is, right, I like to take photos, right? I like to share, right? But then because I have to be professional, so
Yeah.
during that time, there was very limited photos I can take. Like, okay, so this was one of the rare photos that very nice the restaurant.
Wait, what's that? What restaurant is that?
It was in Beijing. So it was a old Beijing the I don't know, is it Tang Dynasty or I don't know what dynasty.
Oh, okay. I know
that restaurant was so good. Then after that, like, okay, it's a pity I couldn't share a lot of photos. Like, took a lot of photos because you be professional, right? Otherwise, actually the food was not bad. Yeah, just that you cannot enjoy because. Like, especially those course meals, it's the stresses, I tell you. Or like I never eat Hai Di Lao and you're so stressed before.
Yeah.
Go Hai Di Lao, you know, you want to have something enjoy, right? Then like, okay, you need to go to the next location. I'm like, dude, I have barely, like, my seat is barely warm.
Yeah.
Then the Hai Di Lao person was like, you need me to tapao something? I was like, yeah, please, I'm very hungry. Give me like fruits and snacks. Then she give me, so they very nice. They give me 3 big bags of the fruits and the snacks, you know.
But it's not worth it. You went Hai Di Lao, you don't
Yeah,
eat
it
food,
was a super chill Hai Di Lao. So it was the first, those robot.
Yeah. The AI one.
The AI team Hai Di Lao.
Yeah.
It was so nice. Then they ordered like all the beef and all that, right? Oh, I never eat anything so chiong before, you know. It's like
I understand what you mean, man. Like they always tell me, you only got like 20 minutes to eat,
Yeah.
or 10 minutes to eat. Then it's like, what?
who the hell is Hai Di Lao in 20 minutes? Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah, so when the waiter waitress come, right, they say, do you want me to bring everything? I said, yeah, bring everything.
bring everything.
all in one shot.
Yeah. Then you like need to do. I was like, no need. I don't need service. Just let me do myself. Hurry up.
Yeah, then we just throw all the meat inside the pot. Then you just start eating like mad and
Like
fast.
crazy. But actually, it's really like a rush to wait to rush.
Yeah,
You rush, go next location. You wait there. Or
Yeah.
order Luckin Coffee.
correct. Or you wait for the coffee, then wait for it.
Then you
to be
wait for the
ready.
coffee to come, then you put the coffee nicely. That's our job,
Yeah, lor.
basically.
Correct.
Or
But
like, yeah.
that's agency job lah, basically. It's like a I would say it's more like a tour guide.
Yeah,
a tour
you're a
guide.
tour guide.
Yeah, but I usually when I kind of sell the company at Paper Nova, I won't say that it's a tour guide.
No lah, I would say, we enrich their experience by
Yeah.
introducing them to the technologies,
Try to make it more
sounds interesting, right? But
Yeah.
actually, 讲难听一点, you're just a professional,
professional to
professional, tour guide.
I feel like professional social escort.
For you lah, not me lah.
But I think I got maybe we get the experience pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
at the office and then there was a lot of nice views, but I couldn't enjoy them. Like,
What, you even have a picture of yourself?
I asked Ying to help me take.
Walao, dude.
It was the hotel breakfast. The hotel breakfast nice. Then somebody asked me to
Is it
tapao.
carry coffee? Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
asked me to
that's a good one.
tapao kaya toast for him.
Who? Oh, me?
You
Oh,
lah.
me, yeah. I can't remember. I remember I ate there was some gluten-free bread. Or
Yeah,
something.
it was horrible.
Yeah,
that.
it was like sand like that.
Yeah, but you asked me to tapao the.
Then you about
Never lah, of course lah.
Walao.
Yeah, stupid thing. Why would I do for you?
Yeah, but I think the experience is pretty fun. I mean, especially for interns. I mean, you ask people around you whether they get the experience going to business class and going to Beijing and working
I think
with,
mine was I was very lucky lah.
yeah.
Yeah. Like you get a whole room to yourself, like a 4-star hotel. Okay, you can't enjoy the facilities, but at least
Yeah.
the bed, there's bathtub. It's a huge room. It's
Correct.
super show.
And the experience you get, like getting to interact with people of very high level.
Yeah.
And
The C-suite levels people.
And it's kind of like once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
And
although it's a lot of saikang lah, like you set up the
it
mic
is.
for them, but it's a exposure to,
But amazingly, the people are very chill, right? The people.
I think the participants, they go with the mentality that is like
a holiday, right?
holiday,
Yeah,
right?
I honestly think it's a holiday. To them, right, it's a holiday. Because I had one experience where
They say it's too rush, right? They were partying or something. Is it that
sorry,
one?
partying.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it was like they weren't that interested in all the Meituan visits and stuff like that. Yeah, they were more interested in all the sightseeing stuff and because
Oh, was it the one that at Sun Moon Lake?
Sun Moon Lake?
SML.
Wait, was it?
Was it
I think it was that one. I can't remember already, but I remember you went.
It was with the European.
I don't know whether we can say that lah,
Yeah.
but it was I don't know, I really don't know. But I remember we went to the bun. Then it's like, wow, suddenly I had to take care of them, to take care of all two of them. Then they just start running away. All of them like children,
Oh
just
my god.
run. Then I was like, okay, who do I follow? Like, hey, all of them all go different direction. Then I just follow the one that are more important one lah. Then they just asked me to take photo for them, like at the barn. I was just okay, 1, 2, 3, take photo. Then after that, we took a group photo, and then they go and spend more time over there. But then when they go to the restaurant, they say, hey, can we spend a bit more time here, take photos and walk along the barn and like.
I mean,
more.
definitely that would be something that I'll be more interested in. If I'm there, right?
Yeah, because the other three all like trying to like quickly go.
I mean, like
go
the
by.
network building part is probably to them is.
Yeah, it's like
it's the company 派他们去.
Yeah, they say if I honestly not sure whether they actually did any after that got any follow up, but I don't know
If
lah.
the company paid money for it, then
yeah, but I think it was a good experience. So
fun. That was the fun part of the job.
Yeah, but after that they come back early, right? I mean, after that COVID hit and then you had to come back early.
Yeah, so actually I was supposed to have like a few more.
So you left. You kind of left in February.
I left
in January.
No, I came back in January, late Jan.
Oh, because of the Chinese New Year, is it?
Yeah, I was supposed to come back for Chinese New Year already. Then after that, during the Chinese New Year Eve, they called off. So sad. They called it off.
But in hindsight, it's good. It's good, right?
I don't know.
Whole situation will come so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know when they can come back to Singapore after that.
Exactly. Whole situation was bad, right? Taking COVID aside, like I had a lot of projects upcoming.
Yeah, I remember. it was a lot of projects for you.
With a lot of the big brands, and I was very excited for it.
You want to move the mic closer to you?
I was very excited for it.
Yeah. But then, I guess you come back to Singapore and then you continue working in Faber Nova after that, what?
For a short period, then I left.
Okay, no drama there.
I mean,
no. Okay.
There's no drama.
Yeah, no drama.
Yeah, but I just decided to leave for a better opportunity because I felt that the culture here is a bit different from what I expected. So
it didn't blend well lah, didn't?
It didn't align with what I wanted cause I think for me, I'm more of a people-oriented person. So yeah, when there wasn't a cultural fit, or if there isn't a culture, it feels very hard for me to work in that kind of environment.
Okay. Then after that, you went to another company.
So I went to 2359 Media as a BD because actually after Faber Nova, I was quite inspired to do BD. Yeah, because the BD manager.
For what? 2359?
Celine.
Oh, our Faber Nova. Okay.
Celine is super. Yeah, I really felt that I learned so much from her. She's very inspiring. She's very powerful, I feel like.
She's still there, right?
She is. So, yeah, Celine, if you're listening to this, shout out to you.
There's one time that I encountered with Celine. Then after that, we talked. Then after that, I remember I messaged her. I say, I got nothing to do. Then she's like, what, you got nothing to do? I give you something to do. But actually, I didn't want to do anything. I just want to do nothing.
Yeah.
But then I felt like she kind of took that as like I'm a slacker or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah, because I keep like not wanting to do the work she gave me. I was like, I don't really. I said I'm not very sure what to do.
That's you lah. Celine asked me to do what I said, okay.
I don't know. At that point in time, I just don't feel like doing too much work because I was like,
I think it was towards the end where you were almost gonna pang gang already. Right?
Maybe lah. I just wanted to rest chill.
Your already mode was real already.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
But yeah, so how was your experience at 2359 then?
I think 2359 Media was really good because it was a different experience. Okay, although we were working from home that period of time, right? But I just felt that, at least it was different. There was culture. There was a better fit there. I generally enjoyed myself. I mean, my colleagues were really very nice.
It's a digital marketing company.
It's a consultancy firm as well, but they do like app building. They have their own products. They have their own chatbot products.
Oh, okay.
So and the CEO was very nice. So the CEO was from NOC as well.
Shanghai?
Not Shanghai, but my boss was from NOC Shanghai. My manager.
Oh, so they hire a lot of people from NOC.
Yeah, so we were joking like how this was like a NOC refuge camp, because like my other batchmate was there also being.
Oh yeah, correct. Being was there. So
then we had a few NUS interns, and I think that period was it was enjoyable. I mean, considering the fact that it was COVID, right? And I still had somewhere that didn't mind taking me in. And the people there were very encouraging.
But you're there for 2 months, 3 months.
Three. So from actually for until July.
Oh, you extend
No, I didn't extend. I thought I ended on like end July, but I think I ended on the first week of July. But I just say, okay, I can do until end July.
Oh, but sounds like your experience there was quite meaningful.
It was lah. So I did like pitches, right? I managed to do demos. I did like 3 demos to different clients, like from different industries. And I think I did a pitch deck on my last week, and we managed to secure the deal. So to me, that was the highlight lah. Like I was able to pitch something to someone, a real client, and so it was like a pitching. It was like a challenge, with IMDA, with a client, a legit company. Then after that, they will decide which company they want to take their solution for.
Yeah.
So I pitched to them. Although the deck was actually like not done up by me. I just like come up with the content.
Yeah.
The structure, the skeleton, then the design team will help, right? But I did the script and everything lah. So I presented it and they love it.
But is it very similar to what you did in Paper Nova?
No. This one was really pitching, and also
But you had to do the decks and the pitching. But for Paper Nova, you just did the decks only.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I only did a presentation once, like about mini super apps.
Oh,
like a train activity.
They're not very counted. No, that's not counted.
It is lah, technically.
Okay. I mean,
but so it was very different. So I think that kind of shaped me knowing that was my strength lah, acknowledging that doing pitches, doing decks were my strength. So that also kind of helped to structure, or like help to let me know what I want to do as a career. So
that's how. So moving on from that, you end up working at your current job now, which is
Lazada. So I knew I wanted to do sales related roles, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I'm a marketing major, but I knew marketing and sales is actually pretty much relevant and intertwined. Okay, so I started looking out for BD related and marketing related roles. So I applied everywhere, but during the period it was just very tough because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and I didn't have a degree, although I had my Shanghai experience, but that probably could just be a ticket to interviews.
Yeah.
But subsequently, even without much experience, it's very hard to eventually secure a role.
True.
So so I applied, and then I think even back in Shanghai, I knew that I was interested in retail, like e-commerce. I was very inspired by Alibaba. I wanted to work in Alibaba, which technically I did because Lazada is part of Alibaba.
Yeah. It's
being acquired.
It's public thing.
It's public thing.
Yeah.
So of course we do use their resources. So I'm a key account manager. I do fashion brands.
Yeah.
Which everything online lah, because when they offered me, I mean, honestly, it was a different pillar, I wouldn't have accepted because I'm not interested. But because it's fashion.
Also, that's how you...
Because in Faber Nova, I do like retail brands also.
Yeah.
And then I also do e-commerce a bit. So I think all this helped to shape what I wanted to do now.
Oh, so it did help lah. So eventually
I
going
mean,
to Faber Nova did help you to shape
yeah, so
where you
I
want
mean,
to go.
I wouldn't know if exactly that is the one for me, but at least I know like that is what I like.
Oh,
You know, you will never know like exactly if this is what you want to do, but you know what you like. So as long as you like it, right, then you should go for it because that's how you get your drive.
yeah, I agree, man. I think that's
I think in life you wouldn't know for sure like whether you can make it or whatsoever because you know if we all know then we all be millionaires already.
yeah,
right?
exactly. There's one straight path. Yeah,
But you just need to know, okay, is this something that you enjoy doing? You know? Will you dread going to work?
yeah,
If you don't, then I think at least that's a good sign because you just work from there lah. Like you just know that okay, at least it's an environment or it's an industry that I like.
correct. Which I think, yeah, which I see from your Instagram stories, I think you do enjoy your time in
Lazada,
Lazada
right? Yeah.
and
So
stuff. And it's
yeah,
very related to what you like.
yeah.
And yeah, lor, I think that's a very good point for people to note that you should actually like what you like. I mean, you should enjoy your work lah,
Yeah,
basically.
like there's no one certain path. You know, there's
Yeah.
no fixed route. You know, who knows? Maybe in 10 years time, I'm not even in this industry. I'll enjoy like something else. You know, who knows? I'll start my own business. Who knows? I might even go into teaching, which I almost did. So yeah, so it's really about you know at every phase in life you have a different passion. Like you know how I started banking,
Yeah.
but then eventually I moved on to marketing, and then now I'm in like this role. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a very good point that you brought up just now. Yeah. So there's no one straight path lah, basically.
There isn't.
Yeah.
I think I mean, okay, so I went for an MOE interview before because I wanted to be a teacher, right? So
Yeah.
I told them I mean from what I realized is that it's very sad about how our education system just structured in a way that makes us think that you know our value is from like you know like since young you need to follow like, okay PSLE then O levels and you know JC or poly and then yeah uni. Well, last time it was like you have to go JC. You must.
Yeah. Poly was a yeah.
Okay, so it's not exactly the case now, and I think it's a lot of time. It's good to you know explore when you're young to know what exactly you like. I mean, of course, maybe you are young, you don't know exactly, but at least you know if let's say like if you know that you're not academically well, maybe you're good at drawing. Yeah, it's good to explore because you can take that time to go and hone that skill.
But it's hard, you know, during our time. It's
actually even now because there will always be this fear, you know, like I'm not catching up to society.
Yeah, correct.
It's not a norm. This is like if I do this right, I'll be like I'm different from other people. But you know, eventually you will realize that in life, right, there's no checkpoints, you know, like I mean that's what I realized now, like, you know, like now that everybody's getting married and all that. It's like, you know, I like sometimes people will ask me, oh, why don't you like do this? You know, get like be attached now or get married now. I'm like, why do I need to follow?
Yeah.
I don't have to. What? I mean, just because that's the society norm doesn't mean I have to follow, ma.
Yeah.
I mean, like it applies to everyone because you yourself know what you want eventually. So don't just, you know, like follow the norm and for the sake of following. And yeah, like, just really live life to, you know, what you enjoy and what you like.
Yeah, but the point where you say about the societal pressure is true lah. I mean,
it is true.
As much as you can, I mean, it's as much as you can. Actually, I agree lah. As much as you tell yourself that you know that you shouldn't try to follow what society do and stuff, but eventually
you will still be scared. Like, that's why we are all doing our degree now.
Yeah, and
right.
Not only that,
if I today tell you like after you poly, you just go and find a job, you there or not?
I have a friend who did it.
Yeah, you have a friend, but will you there or not?
I wouldn't lah.
Yeah, you see? So we are, okay, we can say this, but you know, that's what I also realized lah.
Yeah, correct. And as humans, we also like to feel...
It's a security.
Yeah, we want to feel belong.
It's the FOMO effect.
Yeah. We want to feel like we belong into a group.
Yeah.
You know? And everyone else in your group is, say, getting married.
It's the conformity effect.
Yeah.
In psychology, like, you know that leaf experiment?
What leaf experiment?
Okay, so in a leaf, right, if everyone is facing this direction and then you go in, right, and then you're facing this direction or like opposite direction, right, there's a YouTube video you can go and see. You slowly turn to face the...
Or to conform to the...
It's a conformity effect. It's a psychological thing.
Okay. I think I think I learned about this leaf. I think I saw it before on Facebook.
You can go and see that. It's called the conformity effect. Okay.
Actually, I don't know whether I can ask you this or not.
What?
Cause I have a friend here I have a friend who was working in Shopee. Then he told me he couldn't say a lot of things, so I cut off a lot of things from his one. And then, but I don't know. That's why you're working at Lazada now, so I'm not very sure whether you can. I don't know how much you can say lah.
Like, okay, you can ask,
Yeah,
and
but
I can see.
no,
Okay.
so I just asked like, what does because you're doing key accounts managing
Right.
manager, right? So what does a key accounts manager do?
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. So generally, key account from the name mainly like they are the bigger companies like we call it the main companies or and it's depending on like different metrics like some company would say okay because this is the in terms of revenue like, usually it's because of revenue lah. Or like we see potential in this brand that can help the brands like help the brand itself.
Yeah.
Right. So these are the key accounts that we manage. So my job as a key account manager, because you're managing these accounts, right? So it's a lot about it's like I'll say it's like account manage. So it's account management. So meaning right, a lot of like helping them to do their sales, look into their portfolio, coming out with improvement, negotiating for like maybe like stuff. Like for instance, like exclusive launches, that kind of thing.
So you manage. So you're basically handling a lot of different brands lah.
Yeah.
And then helping them to how to improve
grow their brand.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
On the platforms lah. So I mean that's the same for even in other marketplaces.
Yeah. Are there any like I mean, as long as you're not comfortable saying anything, you can just say that you're not comfortable. I'll just cut it out. Do you have any like what do you think is like the most it's not say best strategy, but I'll say the most used strategy that people try to the brands try to use to try and market out onto Lazada or Shopee or anything?
There isn't a main strategy lah, but it's always about the pricing as consumer. You always think from the consumer point of view, you want the cheapest deal.
Yeah.
Right. So it's always the best deal. And also, like I think from a marketing perspective, it's like you always need to have a unique selling point. USP we call it, right? So how brands, want to succeed is really how they unleash that unique selling point. Like, why should I buy? So it also boils down to the omni-channel retail experience. Like, why should I buy from the online stores and not the offline stores? Right? How can you do that?
Yeah. Normally it's price lah.
Price, but apart from price,
user experience.
Okay, user experience, but like sometimes you see like online exclusive.
Oh,
right.
Only
so
that.
These are some strategies, lor.
So basically your job is also to advise them or like you help them to do this.
I negotiate.
What do you negotiate to do this?
Ask lah, like propose lah.
Oh, so basically you advise them lah. You
advise, yeah.
Oh, okay, so they are the ones who will say, okay, we do it. Then then you execute the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I thought you're just purely on the advisement side. Just give me advice.
Advisor.
Only. Yeah.
They will ask for advice. Sometimes I will give my feedback.
Oh. So your feedback are normally positive, negative.
It depends lah. So I'll look at their performance.
I actually want to ask you like what brands you're working with, but I cannot lah.
No.
I also know that you also
yeah.
I don't think it's the right thing to say also.
Yeah.
Yeah, but working at Lazada and how is you have really been in China, right?
Yeah.
And you have seen how Alibaba Taobao has set up their online e-commerce. Do you think that Lazada and Taobao is very similar?
I think they are no different. So a lot of my friends would tell me, "Hey, your Lazada app is very messy, very hard to use compared to other marketplaces, right?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I think it's really because the UX is very highly influenced by Taobao. If you go and look at our interface, right?
Yeah.
It's very similar to Taobao. So if you are a user that is familiar to Taobao, right? Actually, it's not that difficult. It's not much of a diff. To me, I think maybe because I also use Lazada quite often, right? So I think it's very straightforward.
But I don't only think Lazada is very similar to Taobao. I think even Shopee is very similar.
There's difference.
Really,
in terms of the UX design. Yeah, it's cleaner. I feel like it's more US influence that I feel like.
Really?
You go and see the two interfaces. I mean, that's a person. I mean, like it varies from person to person.
True.
Some people like it cleaner. Some people like to have a lot of like stuff on it.
But let's say I want to buy when I want to buy something, let's say I want to buy something legitimate, like authentic, right? I'll probably go Lazada and buy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because you have
Electronics especially.
yeah, because you have the thing called last more and everything.
Yeah,
It's very
Shopee
similar
also
to
has a Shopee Mall. Okay, it's the same as Tianmao.
Yeah,
if you
in
don't know,
China.
it's basically Tianmao was created to give, because in China there's a lot of counterfeit products. So Tianmao will actually verify the accounts to ensure that they are real, authentic, and legitimate. So you can buy with a peace of mind.
Yeah.
So it's the same as Lazada.
I think they also give like some insurance, right, to the user who buy it. Like if they get some fake product,
I
they
guess
will
so.
be able to get some refund back.
For us, we will QC.
Oh.
So you can be assured.
So actually, yeah, I think I think a lot of e-commerce in Singapore really brought over the
China concept, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
they saw that they work in China, so they thought of just bring over. And to me, I feel that it's a good thing for people who have been in China and kind of experience using the whole Taobao system. But like I say, your friend, they don't really like it, right? They say it's too messy and too.
They feel it's very messy, but to me, I think it's fine. Maybe because I already work there and use the app quite
Exactly,
often.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, to me, I think ultimately, if you are thinking of e-commerce as a career, definitely be prepared that it's a very fast-paced environment, super fast-paced, and you need to adapt very quickly because changes comes like that very fast.
So what advice would you give to someone who, let's say, wants to become a key accounts manager, or like what are the skills you think you need, or what are the traits you think? Yeah.
I think it's very important to be able to communicate. Like, some people, they are more shy. They are not that aggressive. And I mean, I'm not saying like you need to be aggressive, but rather you need to know how to communicate in a sense whereby you need to know how to build relationships. It's very important because I always tell my brands, we are working together. I'm working with you, but I'm not working for you, but working with you, because it's a teamwork kind of thing. It's not like we are an agency. We are not an agency.
Yeah.
We work together. So I think that is definitely something that I will always tell my brand. And also at the same time, you must I think it's also very good to understand the kind of brands that you're handling. It takes time, of course, it takes experience, and then so that you also know what to negotiate for, to help to increase the awareness and their selling point, unique selling points.
Then do you manage to use what you learn in school to what you actually working now? Working now.
Okay, honestly, I think school gives you that very safe environment, right? Because like at most it's just you don't get the ideal grade. But of course, all the soft skills like doing your slides, negotiating, communicating, presenting, all this definitely is something that will help. Like from school to workplaces. Of course, in workplace there's no right or wrong answer. Like unlike schools, right, where you answer scripts. But of course, what you do in terms of the soft skill in school, from an internship, is definitely very helpful in your workplace. So don't underestimate your experience in school, because when you make mistakes in school, it's fine, but when you make mistakes at work, it's.
But the scenarios they give you in school, is it very relatable to where you work as now?
It depends on what you study and what you do.
So you say what you study? You study marketing.
I do marketing, right? So I do a lot of slide decks and pictures and all that. So that of course helped me
a lot. Wow. I think you're probably one of the first few who told me that there's some relation to what they studied and kind of.
Of course, you see the industry that you're in, Like for me, when I choose, a lot of those that they will hire for business degree on, right?
True. But
maybe like those people you met, they are probably from a different, like they probably have an engineer degree, but they are in a different industry.
I had one who was in who did econs, then she working at a brokerage company.
See, it's related. But, usually the idea is that people in the brokerage are people from finance.
Yeah, true.
So it's linked, but it's not direct.
I have friends with engineering companies right now. Then they say that they never really use any engineering skills. But I believe that they did use. I mean, I believe that the engineering skills in school did teach them like some, I guess some formulas that they did kind of like maybe they didn't think about it.
Yeah.
But But you just so happen to use it, but then they say they never use. Yeah.
And I think also school is like a ticket lah, to be honest.
It
Like
is.
it's a ticket for your future career pathway. So yeah, don't just think that school is useless, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. You know, it has its value. Maybe not, it might not, I mean, it varies for individual. It might not be as applicable, you know. I mean, but you don't expect like everything you learn from school is exactly a replica, replicate in work. It doesn't work that way, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And of course, it really depends on what you're doing. You know, some people might feel like, hey, it's very relevant.
Yeah.
Maybe because like some stuff that school teachers, you know, but it's a bit old or it's more new than, you know, than outside. So it really differs from and it's dependent on each individual lah, like where you go.
I totally agree. Because I mean, like if people can learn everything in school, then everyone will just go to school and just go and try to find the success there already, right?
Exactly. If let's say school teaches you everything that you do in the workworkplace, everyone will just get the same job.
Yeah.
Right? There wouldn't be a differentiating factor between you and other candidates, right?
Yeah,
Everyone will
man.
be the same.
I want to ask, have you ever thought of starting your own business?
I do.
Okay.
In the fashion industry, sometimes like even now I'm like, sometimes I wish, okay, maybe if I be your own boss, working always be more flexible.
Yeah. So have you thought? I mean, have you like started anything? Like, have you like
not at
initiated?
the moment? Not at the moment, but maybe eventually after my 30s, when you know I'm moving on to another phase in life. Yeah, that's in a 5 years time. So
yeah, but usually during that time, people will have kids and have a
yeah. So
family.
it all boils down to, you know, I don't have to follow that timeline. You see, so it really depends on at that point of time what I want lah. Let's say at that time I want a family, then maybe that would be the focus. But yeah, it doesn't have to follow that. You know,
True.
like life is not like, you know, everyone is different. Like it's not like at 25 you need to go out and get a job. You can even 25 and go for I don't know, sabbatical.
This guy is lying to me.
Huh?
Because when I say I 27 years old, he said, "Oh, you're very old already."
Yeah.
Very old already.
Yeah, really very old already lah, to be honest.
Dude, I am not old. I always tell my friends that I feel I'm 21. I always still feel 21.
But you don't look 21 lah, for sure.
I don't look 21, but I feel 21.
Okay, cool.
I think because of the exercise I do every day. Okay, fine.
Okay.
No, it's true. They say that people who exercise like daily will feel like younger than their actual self. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you yourself, I see you exercise every day, alright?
Yeah.
Don't you feel that you feel younger than your people who are your age?
Maybe. Yeah, I do feel I'm young.
Like you feel like you're more energetic, you're more
energetic, I don't know lah, but I just feel young. Yeah. It's all in the mind.
It's true. Yeah. And I recently saw that you've been doing a lot of exercises also, right?
Always been. Come on.
in China, I never see.
In China, no, because
I never, man.
China
So this is quite recent,
so
actually.
tiring. Oh my god. No, before that I did. It's just that in China it's so tiring. Like every day after work, it's just be like, kill me. Like I'm so tired from the traveling. From
True.
yeah. Then I go home, I still cook leh. Cook already. Then after I still need to do schoolwork eh. Hello.
Schoolwork.
I was studying.
Why did you study one?
That's the difference.
Dude,
what's your cap and what's
the
my
thing? the thing about exchange. No, sorry. The thing about NOC's exchange, the university, is that you only need to score a C. Is it?
Yeah, but I still need to revise to get my C. Like
hello, dude. Have you seen what I done for? Do you know the course the mod that I take with Alex, engineering mod. We're supposed to read some article and then present the article. Just very simple, Let's present. Then I tell the lecturer, screw it. I do my own things. I use my poly, my FIP. I go and present that. Yeah, which is not really related. Then I just create the slides like crap right there, like black and white only, and just Arial font and just right. Then I just present like shit. Then the prof was like, not very sure what's happening. Then he said, okay, thank you so much. Then after that I got like a B+. Then Alex got A lah. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we still get the same grade in the end. Yeah. But I didn't put much effort in it lah, because I think it was a horrible module.
You still took it.
I mean, cause it could map to the one of the mods in my uni. Yeah. But those were the days.
Yeah, but going home and then I still do report and all that, I'm just
it's chill one lah.
If not, sometimes I just really very tired. I just cannot go and exercise. Although I had a 24 hours gym membership.
Huh, you got 24 hours gym?
Yeah, I had a 24 hours gym membership.
At where?
My house downstairs.
Your house down? I never see before.
The other mall lah, but basically I had a membership. I just
How much was it?
I think I paid like 100 plus for a 1 year membership.
That's quite cheap, what? 100 bucks Sing?
Yeah,
That's quite cheap,
I
what,
think it
dude?
was 100 plus. No,
1,000 plus Sing?
300 lah. 300.
Okay, that's quite X. Okay, that's...
300 divided by 12. Okay lah, 1 month
I paid about 100 plus only
per month.
for a year. But my gym was like some ghetto gym, man. It's like some like really like...
Yeah, my gym was very small. My gym was like freaking small. Like, but it has basically what you need lah.
Just the normal stuff that you need.
Yeah, it's a very small gym. But
Was it
it's
crowded?
depends on what time you go. So sometimes I'll go before work.
Oh. But then now in Singapore, you're also going to the gym a lot.
I also go before work, but because I work from home.
Yeah, man.
But if I don't work from home, then that is another story. Maybe I'll wake up like 6 a.m. to gym, then go work.
Okay, I mean you're quite motivated. I
have to lah.
But a lot of people do after work one.
I cannot. I'm very tired after work. After work, I'm just like, I want to sleep already.
Oh. But it's,
I'm a morning person.
But sometimes I still see you do like exercises and stuff at your own room.
Depends on my mood lah. But mostly I exercise in the day.
Oh.
Yeah, like today I exercise already.
Anytime Fitness.
No, today I lazy go gym, so I did home workout.
Okay. What is your goal for your workouts?
Are we going to there now?
Why? Why cannot?
So such a weird deviation. Oh, but okay, I just want to lose weight, but it's very hard to lose weight.
I think it's all about the calories, man. It's all about the food intake.
Yeah, that's true. That's the hard part.
I'm not lying.
I didn't say you're lying. I'm just saying it's the hard part, right?
Because I don't want to burst the bubble or anything. Because I'm also losing weight now. I mean, I already lost about around 7 kilo already. Yeah. Because I just restrict diet like crazy.
Like what?
Like the way or everything lah.
Oh, yeah, he's crazy. Like he will always like what eat 菜叶蛋 and then like he will not eat the 蛋黄 and then he'll eat like 6 eggs, that kind of thing.
How is that weird? It's not weird.
No, not weird. I'm just saying like you
Yeah,
are
lor.
very strict about your diet. Like, I'm just whatever. Like, in China, I just eat whatever. You know? But in China, I gain a lot of weight.
In China, I also gained a lot of weight. But yeah, see, everyone does that. Everyone did.
Winter ma, then you just eat more.
Yeah, not only that, but the food that we eat is like...
It's very salty.
Yeah,
that's why I
man.
cook myself. That's why, because I would put less salt, less MSG.
Dude, in China, every time we go lunch, it's
And
like...
I don't like the
eating-
wine mai. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the whole wine my things. Yeah, I really hate it.
Because it's very convenient, but it's very oily.
But really, the convenience really is like it cannot match Singapore. The delivery fee is like almost
So
nothing.
cheap, my god!
Yeah.
Like Singapore is like what $4
Yeah.
Sing That is like 4 yuan. 4
Yeah.
yuan I find it expensive already. Sometimes I'm like my budget is 2 yuan. You know the McDonald's is like what 8 yuan or 9 yuan, which is $2, right?
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my god, this is so expensive. Singapore is right easily like 380 Sing.
Yeah.
$4 Sing.
but in China, it's like delivery for food delivery is like...
If
it's
I have to pay money, it's expensive.
Yeah, man. Sometimes
I rather I order something that is a higher value. I don't have to pay the
delivery. Yeah, I also agree. It's like you don't want to go out, and sometimes it's like the food
sometimes I will just stay home the whole day. Like,
yeah,
cause even for groceries, I can deliver it to my house.
yeah.
So
yeah,
why should I go out?
exactly? Like I don't even know why anyone go out to buy the groceries because it's like
No, but it's cheaper lah.
it's not.
It's cheaper.
But there's one.
Herma is
Really?
more expensive. Yes.
I always buy on Herma because it's like every day there's one free delivery. You know what?
It's one only.
Yeah, one free delivery a day. So
I didn't know.
So I saw one time I went to the gym, right? So I was outside lah. Then I saw this Herma. I saw this Herma, the delivery guy running to the gym. Then you know what he's doing? He's delivering water to one of the gym member inside.
Free?
Cause the guy,
Herma is like the supermarket by Alibaba.
yeah, and they allow like one free delivery. So people kind of like misuse it. Yeah. So they just call the guy to just go to the gym and pass in the one bottle of water.
Poor
And
guy,
that's it.
what the heck?
But that's how not say lazy lah, but that's
Okay,
how
but that's
convenient it is lah.
that's because in China there's a lot of people that is willing to do this job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's different. Even like the Taobao parcels and all that. There's so many of
Yeah.
even if today Maurice were to send the parcel and then he doesn't want to work, there's many other Maurices that will work.
Exactly. Because like China got how many 1.4 billion.
Yeah, exactly. So they are not. Yeah, they have the critical mass to do that, but we
Yeah, man.
don't have.
And yeah, but if anyone ever have
And
a
plus,
chance,
you earn 20 cent one trip, who want to do sia?
yeah.
40 cent one trip. I
Fine.
mean 40 cent is you pay for the delivery.
Wait, in Singapore or what?
There.
Oh,
2
but,
yuan ma.
but people want to do it lah. and they risk their life doing it, you know.
Yeah.
It's like they deliver food, they like drive like crazy
Yeah,
people.
it's
once,
insane. It's very dangerous.
I got knocked down once, you know. Or more like I knocked the person down. Yeah, because I was listening to music. Then I was crossing the road. I never see the person coming. Then he knocked to me. Or more like I knocked to him, because we collide. Then luckily, like I only hit my leg only. Then he fell down, all his food all dropped. Yeah. Then I was like,
Then how?
then I just said, oh sorry, I don't know. I helped him pick up the bike. Then he just like, hey, next time better don't listen to me. Then I'm like, oh, okay, can. Then he just like take whatever remaining food and put back, and then he just drive off. Yeah.
He went back.
He went back for what?
To the store.
I don't know lah, but I just like
whoever that ate that food.
but I felt like so China person. I was like, I don't really care. I was like, okay. I just walk past him. Yeah, I felt like I really lived through the whole China culture. I mean, in Singapore, I'll be like, hey, I'll help you. Are you okay? So I was like,
I tell you, in China, right, you're not that nice one. Like that time, I was cycling on the road pavement. Okay, my fault for cycling on the road pavement, right? Then it was wet that day.
Yeah.
The floor was wet. Then after that, I was riding home.
Yeah.
I was very near the mall. Then after that, I slipped and fell.
Huh? On the pavement?
Yeah, then I hit on someone.
No.
Then after that, she looked at me. Then I was like, oh, it's okay, I'm fine. And I thought like she wanted to ask if I'm okay, right? Then the next thing she said was like, 你打到我了. I was like, sorry. I said sorry already, right?
Then what happened after that?
Then she walked away. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, woman, like I apologize, and yeah, I thought like she wanted to ask me if I'm okay, because I was on the floor, she wasn't.
Oh.
I was like, what?
Maybe it's just a Shanghai thing. You know, people, Shanghai always had this stigma that people there are very fierce, especially the women there are very fierce.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm like, what the heck? Like, come on, like I am sorry. But yeah, can you not? Like, yeah, I fell down, it was painful.
But you were okay lah. After that, you were like, you didn't go doctor or anything lah.
No lah, I'm okay lah. It's just that I slipped and fell only ma.
Quite painful one on the pavement.
Yeah lah, but that person obviously didn't care whether I was hurt or not, right?
But that's a China way lah. I always like, how to say, like close my eye when I see certain things that are illegal, or like certain things that happen, or some shouting happening or anything. I'll just like do my own thing.
Right. Remember in Inner Mongolia?
What happened?
That the one that the firecrackers place. There was that elderly couple.
Oh, pretended
to be hurt and extorted money. Yeah, we had this kind of nonsense in China. Like they just insisted to not go.
Yeah, they don't want to leave.
And then the people were like getting married there,
Yeah, wow, so embarrassing. So basically the people were trying to get out of the building, and then these two elderly couple were like blocking the exit. And they said they won't move unless they get paid. And then obviously someone had to pay them lah. And then they move away. But that was quite a smart.
That's
a smart move.
So oh my gosh, like this is so crazy. Like it wouldn't happen in Singapore, but yeah.
But I don't know why they never attacked us. They went to come up to our van.
No lah, we too poor for them already. Good times.
Dude, this is about 2 hours already, man.
Yeah, but yeah, like so we can wrap it up. Like
can lah.
I think overall, firstly, I think like from back in poly till uni, I think it was a very good transition.
Yeah.
Like the decision. And then subsequently, being in NOC, knowing you, and then being in Shanghai, it was a very big eye-opener. I honestly think it was an eye-opener, right? And then, like even now in Lazada, you can see like how my past internship experience helped to shape what I'm doing as my career. And yeah, definitely I think like, every decision you make in life is definitely somehow, or rather it will help influence your decision. So don't ever think that, like okay, today I do this internship, wow, it's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
No, it's not, because it will just tell you that this is not the job for you next time. So there's never a waste of time, right? It's rather you discovering, like, is this what you like?
True.
If it is, then just go and you can explore this. It's a option for you to explore in future.
If you don't like this, change to something else.
Exactly. Right? You always have the choice. Don't kind of say, hey, I like,
True.
Yeah.
But that is a good advice to people who listen to this.
Correct. So even if today, like, you feel like you're in a very bad situation, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be stuck there forever. You can always change your future. You have the power to do that.
Wow. Okay. I think that's a good way to end. You have the power to do that.
Exactly. Yeah. You always have the power. You always have the choice, okay? Because it's your own life. You don't have to follow to norms. Yeah, you don't have to follow to the standards, the society norms. Yeah.
So you can listen to. So this is our Alvin's great advice.
I mean,
to
it's
everyone.
what I've learned throughout these few years.
I think it's really good advice. I think a lot of people they do we I'll say also myself we kind of conform to societal norms.
Nah, you shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Sometimes they like to laugh at me, say I do all these funny things,
I
right?
will laugh at you.
Or they will judge my fashion sense, right? I'm like, okay, whatever, because the society don't wear like that doesn't mean that I couldn't.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's the same mentality.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, don't have to follow the norms, just be yourself and just know that you always have the power to change.
Yeah. Okay, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on my podcast.
Yeah, it's an honor, man.
You want to do a shout out to your Instagram?
Okay, so if you're interested, you can follow me at Alvin_ORMX, or you can go to my LinkedIn and connect with me.
Yeah, he is
Alvin OR.
Okay.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you, Alvin. I'll see you
soon.
See you soon. See you when you're going to treat me your chuan chuan.
Soon. Yeah.
Okay, man. See you.
Okay,
Thank you
peace
so
out.
much.
Bye.
Bye bye.